Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from around the world. My name is Alan from Wall Street to EasyStreet.com. And what I want to do today is show you a trade that I had this morning on the euro dollar and an epic fail of my internet connection, and why it's important to always have a backup system in place, because you never know what's going to happen. And also why it's important that when you submit your orders, that you have, at the exact time that you submit your order, a stop loss and a profit target go in with it. And these need to be setting out on a server and not on your trading computer. If you're trading small sizes, you're trading micro lots, and you're just learning, then you can kind of get away with not having a backup system running. But once you're trading a larger lot size, you need to have that backup system available just in case you have a epic fail like I had today of Time Warner. So I'm going to go over just so happened I was working on making a video, so I had one running at the time, and I was able to capture the majority of it on video. So I'll go ahead and start the video here, and I'll try to walk through exactly what was going on with the trade and how it ended up working out. Alright, you can see here, this was a block break entry is what my trade setup was. And this is a long trade. You can't really look at the block break setup right at the moment, because I've already had to reset the computer, and due to the nature of a tick chart, which is what I run, a 70 tick chart, they always load from right to left. So the candles you see now is not exactly the same as the candles from when I took my entry. And that's regardless of what you use for a data provider, they're all the same. Tick charts always load from right to left. So you can see here I've already got marked a couple times that my internet has failed. What I was looking for was, I was hoping to catch another retest here of this 50 level. So I was hoping to catch it up here, coming back up to the 50, and I wanted to get out just prior to that, because I expected that. You can't see now, it's already off the chart, but there was already a test of the 50. Alright, so my connection, you just heard there, my connection failed again. There was already a test of the 50 level that failed. Then there was a retest of the 50 level that failed. And I'm one of those people that kind of believe in the power of threes. So I expected it to come up and probably test that 50 level again for a third time before dropping. So I wanted to be out just prior to that, which you can see I have my stop there at 36.48 for a profit target. So now my internet's down, and I would have no clue what's going on with my money. The market could take off, the market could fail, and I couldn't see it because my whole entire connection is down. Fortunately for me, I'm running my backup system that you can't see on the video, so I'm able to watch and monitor the trade from my backup system, which is a 4G connection. So NinjaTrader has now failed because of the backup, because they're losing the internet connection. So now I'm going to have to reboot the internet. Background picture of the Fibonacci spiral for those of you that trade Fibonacci. So if I wasn't running a backup system right now, I would have about 2 minutes of not knowing what the market's doing. Now the good thing is, every time I place an order, I have a stop loss and a profit target that goes in with it that is currently setting on my broker's server. So even though my connection may be down, if either one was to get hit, they would go ahead and be filled. So we're still waiting right now for that connection to come in. Should be starting here in just a minute. So now we're back up, and due to the failure, we've got the wrong template loaded. All right, now we're back to the correct template. And as you can see where I just moved that down, my connection just now came back online again. It had dropped out again. So Time Warner is
Connection
really
lost.
just having a heck of a time this morning. So here we failed again, no connection. So again, without a backup, we have no way of knowing what's going on with our money. So, I'm trying to see if I can get that connection going again. Starts to load up pretty good, then it drops out again. Now this time when it screwed up several times in a row, and that ended up really messing up NinjaTrader. So I'm having to close out NinjaTrader, and because of the way it failed, you can see NinjaTrader, I tried to load it, now it won't load at all. So now what I have to do is I have to go, you can see it's still not starting. So I have to go in here to Task Manager and close out these NinjaTrader applications that are running because it got locked up. Once I get that done, then I'll be able to go ahead and get NinjaTrader to restart again. Should be coming back online here in just a minute. So now we've had a total of about 4 minutes go by on this particular outage, that if we were trading without profit targets and stop losses, we would be totally at risk of blowing out our account if the market would make a major move, while we had no idea what's going on. I'm reloading the correct template now. I called Time Warner and they verified that they're having some line trouble right now. They'll fix it in a day or two, they said. Lucky me. So at this point I decided this is really getting to be a headache. I'm going to go ahead and close this trade out. So I used Chart Trader, drop my order down,
filled.
And you can see the order was filled there. And I got filled on a limit order. That's the reason why I keep those orders out there like that. Because I use MB Trading's pay per limit account, I try to use limits as much as possible. So I get paid that extra little bit of money for using the limits. So overall we took 5 pips on that trade. Not too bad. It was ended up being a nice little scalp with all the trouble we have going on. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed the video here and understand the importance of 2 things that you need to understand. 1, anytime you submit an order, have a stop loss and a profit target go in with it. So if your computer fails, or in my case you can see where the internet failed, you'll be able to be protected. And also, once you're trading a large account size, a large lot size, you need to have a backup system running, or at least readily available that you can get to right away. Alright, thank you and have a good day.